Hey guys, it's Sarafina here and welcome to my channel. It's my very first YouTube video, so I'm super excited. I've just recreated my birthday look, so if you are interested in finding out how I achieved this look, stay tuned. Okay, so I've already done one eye because I really don't want this to be a long video. And I prepped and primed my face with these three products. This is just Milk of Magnesia, MAC Prep and Prime Base Visage, and Fix Plus. You don't have to use these products. You can just use Milk of Magnesia. I'm just using them because I bought them and it's time to get rid of them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eye with NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And we're just gonna get that all over the eyelid. I'm gonna go ahead in with MAC Lovejoy, which is a mineralized brush, which is a mineralized blush. And I'm gonna pop that into my crease. I'm using a fluffy brush by Sigma, and it is E35. I'm gonna get that into my crease going up towards my brow. I'm not going to curve it as normal crease colors would. I'm going to carry it up. Next, I am going to take MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Cheeky Bronze, and that's going all over my lid. I'm going to use Sigma's Firm Shader in E57. I'm going to get that all on my lid. But not just on my lid, I'm going to carry it upwards to this corner here. Next, I'm going to take MAC in Embark, which is a MAC eyeshadow, and I'm going to put that just to add a little depth into the crease. And I'm using Sedona Lace EB15 pencil brush. I'm lightly tracing, and then I'm going to blend it out with my Sigma blending brush. Next, we're going to go ahead and line our eyes, and I use the e.l.f. cream liner and an angled brush by Sedona Lace, and this is in EB23. So I like to start from the corner and wing it out, and then bring it in. And then I just apply more product just to get it darker. When you get to these portions of the eye, you really want to hug your tight line. You don't want to go too thick if that's the look you're going for. Okay, so after that, I'm going to go ahead and use mascaras, and the three mascaras that I use is this one. I'm not sure what brand it's from, but that's the symbol. I got this from my general manager. And then I also like to use Lancome's Defensil Waterproof and Lancome's Hypnose Star. If you got a little product on your eyeshadow, that's fine. I'll show you how to correct that later. We're gonna go ahead and apply lashes, and I'm using MAC's lashes. Again, you don't have to use MAC lashes. I also like Adele lashes, but these are what I used for my birthday. So you're gonna go ahead and take them with a tweezer, and the lash glue that I'm using is Duo adhesive. And you want to apply that to the band. The thing that I like about this lash glue, it not too strong where it would destroy your lashes, your natural lashes, or even your falsies. It's gentle enough for your lashes, but it has that hold so they don't go flying off. Okay, so we're just gonna wait 30 seconds for this to dry. Okay, so what you want to do is take the middle part of the lash and apply that first, or that's how I do it. And you really want to set that there. Okay, so as you can see, it's not matching my eye length, so I just adjust it by taking the end and pulling it to match, and then I go ahead and attach the ends. But I always attach the middle part first. So once that's dry, we're just gonna let it dry and set. I'm gonna go back in with NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk and a brush by e.l.f. This is the Smudge Eye Sponge. And I'm gonna go ahead in on my waterline. We want to create that open eye look. I always say don't pull on your eye, just press lightly, and that should expose your waterline. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that with the white eyeshadow, and the one that I chose to use is from my Take Me to Brazil palette, and I got this from a local beauty supply store. I think I might do a carnival look since carnival is coming around, because this palette has amazing bright colors. And we're just setting that with this white. Flat brush, and this one's by e.l.f. I'm gonna go back in with Lovejoy Mineralized Blush just below my waterline. And also with Cheeky Bronze, but this one is going to go on the inner tear duct, right in here. Okay, so now for my brow, I am going to brush it in the way that I want it to flow or go. And again, I'm using a old mascara wand, and this was also a Lancome. You can tell that I really like Lancome. I'm gonna take MAC Dip Down. It's a fluid line and it's in dark brown. I don't know the actual name of the color. This is not my everyday brow look. I do use a regular pencil that I got from a local beauty supply store, but it was my birthday, so I used this one. I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna go all the way in, starting from here. I'm gonna start like a quarter, away from my brow, the starting of my brow, and I'm gonna draw out. I'm gonna outline the bottom portion. Okay? And I'm gonna outline the top portion as well. And then what I like to do, because I don't want this harsh line, I like to pull up some of the product into the brow and pull down. And because we want out here to be the darkest portion of our brow, we're gonna get some more product and start out here first. And then we're just going to lightly draw a line just so that we know where to follow. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and blend that in. You start from where you started your brow. Bring the excess product to the front portion of the brow because this is supposed to be the lightest part. That's why you didn't want too much product there. And then you just brush in the breast. And then you're going to highlight the under portion of your brow and the upper. And I'm using MAC's Studio Finish Concealer in NC30. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and this one's by Eco Tools, and you blend it out. And you're going to set that with Sasha Compact Powder in Buttercup. And that is it for the eyes. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our foundation, and I like to use the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation, and this is in Cream Cafe W8. I do have a MAC product, but I find that L'Oreal works best in this humidity. So I'm just gonna take dots and place it on my face. This is a bit darker than my skin tone, but that's okay. It's better to look a bit more tan than ashy. This has medium coverage. And it's definitely easy to blend. So I'm just using circular motions with my hand. Want to get into your hairline. All on your ears and all on your neck. Okay, now I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and pounce that into the skin. Before I knew the truth of these beauty blenders, I used to buy the dupes, but I just decided to get the real one and I would never go back. It definitely is worth the money. It's so soft on the skin. It doesn't take up too much of your product and it gets it into the face. Okay, so now we're gonna contour, and I use the Sasha matte powder. I'm not sure of the name, but just once it's darker than your skin tone. And I'm using the angled brush by Sigma, and it's in F40. So I'm gonna take up some of the product, tap it off, because I'm using a loose powder. And I'm gonna go from the hollows of my cheeks. And from my hairline as well. And then I get on the under portion of my face, and then kind of like pat that in. I really like a strong contour. Makes your face look slim. Okay, so now we're gonna highlight, and I like to highlight with these two concealers, which is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer and the Pro Longwear Concealer, and they're both in NC30. The reason for that is because if I use this one alone, and this is a more fluid like concealer, whereas this is cream. But if I use this alone, it starts to crease, I guess because of the humidity, but this does not. So I start with this using my fingers, and I get under my eye, right up under there where it likes to crease. My finger. Okay guys, so I totally forgot to contour my nose, so we have to contour that. I'm gonna go in with this angled brush by BH Cosmetics, and this is what I stole from my best friend. She's gonna find out in this video. And I'm gonna start from the inner corners of my eye and come down. Just draw the basic line. And the thinner you do it, the more narrow your nose is going to look, and you just blend it coming down. That's contoured enough for me. So back to highlighting. And then one pump of the Pro Longwear. I get down here. Maybe excess. I do it just above the contouring, as you can see. For highlighting my nose, I will use this concealer and just run it up and down. So here I like to rub it in, but for places like this, I rub it in and then use a damp beauty blender. Okay, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and set it with Sasha Buttercup and a cosmetic wedge. Okay, so now I'm going to just wipe off the excess powder. This is a Real Techniques brush. And then I'm going to use Sigma's large face powder brush in F30 and apply my face powder. I use the MAC Studio Fix, sorry, in NC50. I should be using NC42, but again, I prefer to look a little bit more tan. So, and you can see it's almost finished. I'm gonna get in circular motions all over my face. I'm gonna take a fan brush and get in these little crevices. This is a Sedona lace brush in FB01. Next, we're gonna get our blush, and I am using MAC Blush Mineralized Blush in Gleeful. It's just a nice soft pink. It gets on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm using the Sigma Powder Blush Brush in F10. Okay. Next, I am going to highlight with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. And the fan brush. Just get a little down on my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lip with MAC's Nice and Spicy lip liner. And then I'm going to use MAC lip gloss or lip glass mineralized in Be Nice. It's just a nice soft pink. And then we're just going to use a setting spray, MAC Fix Plus. And set that. Okay, hey guys, this is the finished look. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.